Angelina King has been following this story. She joins us now with more on these huge developments. Angelina.
I haven't heard a police press conference like that. I mean, he was clearly angry and had some personal words as well. You know, really articulating his own personal feelings about this, saying that he was offended by what happened. He called Smollett's action a publicity stunt that turned into a scar that Chicago does not deserve. The superintendent said Smollett resorted to drastic and illegal tactics to gain attention. Take a listen.
Jussie Smollett took advantage of the pain and anger of racism to promote his career. My concern is that hate crimes will now publicly be met with a level of skepticism that previously didn't happen. I only hope that the truth about what happened receives the same amount of attention that the hoax did.
So Johnson's comments do, in a way, sound like they are convicting Smollett of this crime. So it is important to note that he has not been found guilty. He has been charged, though, with felony disorderly conduct for making a false police report. He is expected in court later today, so we'll see what happens with that, whether he does enter a guilty plea. But investigators say they have a lot of evidence against Smollett. I just want to go over some of that with you. It's quite damning. They say that Smollett admitted to sending himself that threatening and racist letter before the alleged attack, saying that he was upset with the money he was making from Empire. They also say that they have the $3,500 check for the two men that Smollett allegedly paid them to stage the attack. Investigators also say the scratches and bruising to Smollett's face were likely self-inflicted. They say ample surveillance video and old-fashioned police work led to the outcome in this case. Now, the disorderly conduct charge Smollett is facing could bring up to 3 years in prison. It could also force the actor to pay for the cost of this lengthy and quite in-depth police investigation into that report that he filed back on January 29th. So just want to give you a little bit of background on this story. Smollett says that he was attacked in downtown Chicago by two men saying they yelled racist and homophobic slurs at him. They allegedly looped a rope around his neck, poured bleach over his body, and shouted, "This is MAGA country." And it does appear that he knew the two men. At least one of them worked on Empire as an extra. Police say that they held the men for 47 hours and questioned them before they were released without being charged, and then no longer considered suspects, but as witnesses in this case. And this one has got a lot of people talking, making international headlines. Some people called the story into question pretty quickly, and then a lot of people threw their support behind Smollett. But a different story now, Marcia.
But police also saying they were giving him the benefit of the doubt right up until almost the last hour that they had to let these brothers go. Angelina, thank you very much for that.